D.C., but that's too late. But they burned the White House. And
It burned it, and then we rebuilt it.
They rebuilt it.
Yeah, okay.
And when they did that, they built it so it wouldn't catch fire and burn again.
We had a house in the Heights that burned, and our grandfather, when he rebuilt it, he built it out of this black and burgundy and this brick, and it's kind of a
What are we talking about?
We're talking about houses in the Heights.
yeah,
Houses in the Heights.
and granite curves,
Houston Heights.
but granite curves in Washington D.C. also.
Yes.
How does that? How can we relate to?
You all are going to Washington, so you all need to look for these granite curves when you all are there. It's in the Georgetown area.
Okay. So that's where you went to before was Georgetown.
Yes, to Georgetown High. Yeah, so you need to go and look for the granite curves.
There's beautiful architecture in Washington, D.C.
And
Many
we're
of
brought
the
out
buildings
that
are marble.
A lot of architecture in Washington is marble or granite. Which one is the hardest? I guess it's
See,
granite.
that's what we were talking about when I sat down. It's the largest Catholic cathedral in all of America is in Washington, D.C., and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Not the one in Louisiana.
No.
Not the one in New Orleans. I thought that was
No.
in Jackson Square. No.
No, we're gonna go. So we're gonna go to.
Have you been to one in
We're
Jackson
gonna go
Square?
to the National Cathedral, which is Episcopalian.
Yes, it
and we're
was
gonna visit-
begun in 1912. When I was there in the 60s, it was still open in May because they weren't through with it. They didn't finish it until when?
One in
1998?
Louisiana?
No, this is in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
National Cathedral.
Have you been to Jackson Square? No. That's where we're gonna go together. We're gonna take you. We're gonna go to New Orleans together. Okay?
Who's gonna drive? Are we gonna fly?
It's not that bad a drive, but we might need to fly.
Man, I used to drive over to.
We might need to fly. I don't
I
drive
used
very
to drive
good.
over to Lafayette, and that was the most dangerous trip.
We could be there in an hour
They had some.
versus driving for 4 hours.
They had some.
I think I'd rather be there.
The Louisiana State Police had arrested some black guy, and they had him doing the splits in front of the car. And they
You gotta be nice.
There were six.
It's back to being
six-
nice.
There were
You
6
have to.
officers, and all of them had a shotgun on them.
Yeah. If you act bad, you're gonna bring out the bad in
Then
other people.
Coming back from Lafayette one night, I got stopped in Vidor, or close to Vidor, and the guy wanted to know where I had been, and I told him I'd been working at a show in Lafayette, and he says, "Can you prove that to me?" And I showed him all these hats and stuff I was taking back, and he wanted them all. He took
Gave them to him?
He took them all away from me instead of giving me a ticket.
I had this one guy on 288, and he gave us a ticket, but he said he would get rid of the ticket if we brought a whole lot of Christmas presents for kids. So we took a lot of Christmas presents for kids, and he threw the ticket out. I thought that was so nice of him.
Well, there's a mud engineer that I know that he got out of a big-time ticket because he had a newspaper on his seat, and the officer took the newspaper instead of giving him the ticket.
What the guy gonna do with the newspaper? Read it?
Yeah,
Okay.
he wanted to keep up with the news on a daily basis.
Those guys, they have a lot of power. They have a lot of power.
So see, Andrea doesn't need to be subjected to that as she goes over to New Orleans. Yeah, so we need
So
to,
we fly.
We're going to fly. We'll fly.
Y'all fly to Intercontinental or Hobby?
We're going to go to Washington out of Hobby and
Wow.
Paris out of Intercontinental. That way, if you go out of Hobby, you land in Ronald Reagan Airport. You don't have to go out to Dulles.
Okay.
So you're closer, you're in town, less charge from the taxi guy or that sort of thing.
tell us how that wine is. Do you remember the name of it?
No, but it's got a different taste the more I drink it.
Cinema.
Yes, and it's a Pinot Noir. What is it? I'm asking you. You suggested it. What is it?
Rot gut.
No, but I mean, is a Pinot Noir? What is it? What kind of? Oh, It's a red. We know that.
It's the most expensive wine that they have by the glass. And it's $14 a glass.
No wonder I can't hardly drink it. It's too expensive.
Well, I mean, when you pay $10 for a cheap glass of wine,
That's expensive. $14?
$14 a glass.
Okay.
But see, that stuff that I like so much, the white wine, the Santa Margarita, that's pretty pricey too. And a bottle of Walgreens costs you $18.
And you know something? That's a Pinot Noir. No, it's a Pinot Grigio. That used to be very inexpensive. I mean, but it just took off. What is a red what?
It's a red blend.
Red blend. Okay.
Yeah, red blend. See, but it's what's the price? Oh, here's the prices over here. So it's $14, and it's a $52 bottle of wine, and that's the only $52 bottle of wine that they have for glass. And so the $13 glass is.
We'll work it though. 13, 14, 15. What's the big deal? We'll work it. Yeah. Come on.
David, I think it's time to shut
You're
this
leaving?
down.
Oh.
Goodbye, all. And we've got things to go and do.
You're going to take him shopping? All right. Go shopping.
We're going to go to Bible study.
Oh, good. Say a prayer for me. Please. Say a prayer for me.
You need to go to
Go what?
Just hit all the churches.
No, we're going to New Orleans. We're going to New Orleans. We're going to go to Jackson Square. And what's the cathedral? What's the cathedral?
The National Cathedral's in Washington,
No, but
D.C.
what is the Catholic Church at Jackson Square? What's the name of that one?
Well, it's not as big as the one in
No, but it's beautiful. It's got it's beautiful architecture. Beautiful, beautiful. Then we can eat a lot of muffaladas. You eat muffaladas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yum, yum. Alligator. You get alligator? Have you eaten alligator?
No, I've never had it.
Oh.
I'd like to try
Yeah, we're going to try it.
Alligator and scrambled eggs.
I don't know if I've eaten alligator with scrambled. I'll try it though. My aunt used to make scrambled eggs and shrimp and mushrooms and green onions. And that was so good.
Come on, Dave. Gotta run away.
Wait a second.
Good to
Say
see
goodbye
you.
to everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
You let me say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.